Hello, welcome to Talk Story Module 2. I'm R.A. Cook, and I'm here to help you recognize the seed of your story, choose your point of view, narrow your scenes to just a few, and much, much more. So come on, let's get started. So you think you've got an idea. Recognize the seed of a story. It sounds simple, and it is. You're walking down a street, riding a bus, or waiting for an airplane, when all of a sudden you're hit with inspiration. You see an old man standing in front of you. He reminds you of your grandmother, or something in your childhood, something your brother did, or that mean kid who splashed dirty water on you. Whatever it is, there's a tiny seed to a story in there. Shake it loose and explore. So now that you've got your idea, you want to consider your point of view, your POV. Who's talking here? Are you narrating a story in first person, you or your protagonist? Or are you narrating it from afar, outside the action, in third person? I've written stories from different perspectives, different points of view, and then changed the POV and found the story worked better, was more present. So I recommend that you experiment. Try varying your point of view and see what happens. Okay, now you're going to start your first draft. Here's where you just run with your story. You get it down. You don't worry about grammar or punctuation or spelling. You run with the idea until it's finished and you're breathing heavy. There's an exhilaration and sense of freedom when you finish your first draft, but the important thing is to get it down. Then you can relax and breathe. And here's where the commitment to write comes in again. Once you have that idea or inspiration and are building on it, you need to let your idea grow and be open to new concepts. Research the material if you need to. Go over your notes. You'll refine your idea by writing. There is no other way. So keep going, keep writing, and finish. Okay, here's where you consider your characters, where you need to visualize what they look like. How old are they? Are they young, old, middle-aged? Where do they live? Are they rich? Are they poor? What century does the story take place in? The best thing to do is to try to really keep your protagonist real. Consider the underlying motive or subtext of your main character. That's going to be really, really important throughout the theme of the story. What is the subtext? What is making that character do what they do? Here's the deal. You want to hook your reader, and this is where you do it in your first paragraph, really in your very first sentence. That can make or break your story. Start your story with a compelling entry. You want your reader to stay, so you throw out your hook and you reel them in with that first sentence and that first paragraph. And lastly, say what you mean to say. I cannot express this enough. If you find yourself rambling on, circling your wagons, and not saying what you mean, you gotta stop. Ask yourself, what am I trying to say? Clear out the wordy clutter. If you're confused, your readers will be confused. So, in summary, You want to recognize the seed of your story. Narrow that story to a few scenes, a few characters. Commit to a point of view, a POV. Hook the reader in that first paragraph, in that first sentence. Reel them in. And finally, say what you mean. Here's a couple of writing tips for you. Make an appointment with yourself every day. Meet your muse. Get up earlier if you must, but start at the same time every day. Make writing part of your daily routine. And if you've got those extra ideas, save them for later stories, and that will help spur on your writing career. Keep writing every day, every day. Good luck. Here's a challenge for yourself. Take 10 minutes and write a paragraph or two about the most unusual thing that's happened to you this week. Share it with a friend, or drop it on the Talk Story Facebook group and chat it up. What's next? Module 3 is about developing your story. I'll see you there. Bye for now.